Hello, my friends, and welcome to this week's energy update for January 21st through to January 28th. My name is Rebecca.meisl. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. These energy updates are when I tune into my guides and ask for any sort of collective messages that we need to know for our week ahead, and tune into those energies and frequencies that we are going to be welcoming in as we transition through the week. So without further ado, let's dive into this week's messages. We have such a beautiful week ahead, friends, with lots of transformation, lots of transitions and epiphanies and downloads that are coming through for us, all to really help us step into our evolution, this whole new chapter of our new lives, and really embrace the beauty of ourselves. So it was really amazing. The first things that were really coming through for this week was this transitioning into a new future. So what channeled was you're leaving your past behind and you are becoming one with the universe. And what was so cute is they were showing me this vision of the gingerbread man. And if you're familiar with that nursery rhyme, you can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. That's what I kept hearing in my head and seeing in my mind was this gingerbread man running away, where it's like, you just can't catch me, you can't catch me. And it was like this beautiful, cute little vision that they were showing me of how we are moving forward in our future with joy, with excitement, with playfulness, and we're leaving the things of the past where it's like they're not going to catch up to us anymore. We are moving into a new life of joy, of authenticity, where we are feeling safe to play, where we are feeling safe to be the fullness of who we are and embrace that childlike wonder for our lives. So cute, this vision that I was seeing. But what was really coming through was this awareness of change. Something's different. Can you sense it? Okay, this was what was coming through. We're sensing something is happening. Something in the collective is shifting. Something is shifting in our realities, in our lives. So can you tune into that this week? So what came through was change is coming. A fresh start begins and beckons you forward. Who are you without your dreams? Who are you right now in this moment? See and celebrate who you have become. So this was really interesting. When this first question came through, who are you without your dreams? I was like, oh, that's a different question I've never thought of. And what was really coming through is some of us have really attached to outcomes in our lives. We've really attached ourselves to these careers or dreams that tend to define us. And a lot of times when we first meet people, what's one of the first questions we ask? Well, what do you do? What do you do? What is your profession? And we attach that person's identity to what they are producing, to what they are doing with how they make a living in their daily lives. And they were giving this example of how we can really be doing that to ourselves, where it's like, well, my dreams, when I achieve my dreams, right? We have that forward thinking that is attached to my worth. That's attached to my identity. But what was coming through this week is removing anything that we've attached to, any outcome or any future forward destination, and removing that from the picture and going, who am I without those things, right? So if we were to strip away everything down to the bare bone, down to just your beautiful, raw, beating heart, who would you be? And to ponder that this week, who am I right now without producing, without attaching myself to certain things? Who am I? So what was really beautiful is this transformation that's happening is helping us see our innermost selves without these external validations, these external things defining our identity. And we're beginning to see within ourselves and the beauty of ourselves right here, right now. So what channeled was see and celebrate who you have become. Give honor, give grace. See yourself for who you are now, because you are beautiful right now. You are exquisite. I thought this was so beautiful because they were really honoring the beauty of each and every single one of us right where we are, and seeing our glory, our worth, our value in this present moment is so very important and does usher in this new change, this fresh beginning, because we're now really becoming solid in this new foundation of love, this new foundation of seeing and honoring and knowing this truth within us. This is me, and I am everything I've ever needed to be already. So with this is what helps us heal the wounds of our past. This truth is what helps us see that we no longer need to be in that pain, that we no longer need to go back to that story. We're detaching from those things that have made us who we are, and we're honoring who we are now. So just like this awareness comes in of where we've been attaching to dreams or outcomes, where have we been attached to our past and letting that define us? So what I'm seeing is this amazing clearing of all of these things that have cluttered our perspectives of who we are in the present. So remove those things this week. Practice non-judgment. Allow yourself to go into your heart space this week and really see this beauty of yourself and who you've become, right? How amazing is this? So we're taking this beautiful step forward. We're running from our past. We're running from these things that we thought needed to define us. And we're moving into our joy. We're moving into our excitement. We're moving into this new chapter of love. Okay? And it's going to be this amazing, fun energy. That's what I'm hearing. It's like it doesn't need to be this big severance. It doesn't need to be a grief experience. We're gladly moving on. And that's what's really coming through is this with the gingerbread man, fun, childlike, inner child coming through, right? So try to connect with that this week. How can I move forward in this experience with joy? So what came through next was removing pressure to accomplish your dreams. Learning how to be swept up in passion and the glory of your life. Truly experiencing the present moment and honoring your human experience. So once more, when we have this forward momentum when it comes to our dreams and manifestations and attachment to those goals and outcomes, we tend to get this pressure, right? We have this pressure. Well, I need to create this. I need to be at this point in my life, this station in my life, this destination. And once again, we build all of our days and we build all and structure all of our things towards creation of this goal. And there's nothing wrong with that, but they're bringing in this attention where we lose sight of the beauty of the journey, And so what was coming through this week is to let go of the pressure of reaching that destination and just flowing and being free in the moment. So how can you romanticize your life? And this was really coming through. Romanticize each moment. Make every experience blissful. Flow like the waters, deep and untamed. Let destiny unfold beneath your feet. Trust it is leading you right where you need to be. This was so beautiful because once more, we're getting asked to really put our faith and trust in the universe and in our soul's resilience, trusting that everything is unfolding in perfect time. There is no rush. There is no pressure, only the pressure that we create and put upon ourselves. But this week, we're being very called to be aware of this. Where am I putting undue pressure on myself? Where am I trying to push or to strive or constantly produce? And where do I need to let go? Let go of my attachments. Give this to God, give this to the universe, and trust that my destiny is being perfectly paced. It's been perfectly designed. It's been perfectly chosen. My path, my soul chose this experience in the perfect time. So how can I trust that? How can I trust that there is no rushing, that everything is meant for me, and to enjoy every beautiful moment that I have right now in this experience, and bringing this awareness that we get to choose our experience. So release the pressure, release all of that outward noise. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself be free to experience this moment as it is, and make it as wondrous and beautiful as it could possibly be. So I loved how they said this and expressed this. Be swept up in the passion of your life. Get swept up in the glory of your life, right? When we think about that, when was the last time you allowed yourself to be so full of passion, of excitement, of glory, of wonder? When was the last time you were so enamored in your day, in your life, in your creations, and what you're doing, in how you are being, right? When was the last time you felt infused with this passion and inspiration? And if it's been some time, practice this. Let each day be this wondrous experience for yourself. So they're really showing this beautiful example of the water, right? The waters cannot be tamed. The waters cannot be contained. They need to flow free, right? So where do we need to flow free in our experience? Where do we need to remove any muzzle that we've put upon ourselves? Where do we need to be untamed and wild and really connect with those beautiful energies within ourselves, our sensual selves, right? So a lot of sacral chakra energy coming in to lean into our passions and our pleasure and to enjoy and savor this beautiful experience that we're truly in, right? And the trust, right? Let destiny unfold beneath your feet. And it was so beautiful. It was like they were throwing out the mat, where it's like unrolling that mat, where it's like, don't worry, it's going to show you where to go. We're going to show you where to go, right? Trust you are being led, and you are exactly where you need to be. So I'm also getting this awareness of like, don't miss out anymore. Don't miss out on your life. Don't miss out on the beauty and the fun and the exquisite delight that can be yours right here, right now. Don't put that off to your future. Don't put that off to the burdens of your to-do list. How can you make everything infused with such beauty that you truly are enjoying and savoring this experience? So what channeled was welcome in this new chapter of love. How amazing is this? We have created a love-based life. We are creating this experience, and we do this every single day. So choose that path every single day and allow yourself that freedom. So absolutely beautiful, amazing themes that are coming through. So what channeled next was a little bit of this awareness that we need to have with these changing times. So what was really coming through was to not make assumptions or to project, okay? So what came through was this time, this world is what you make of it, okay? So this awareness is really coming through in this expansion energy. When we are going through a transition, when we are going through transformation, and we're getting a lot of this week, we're getting a lot of this in the planetary alignments, the things that are shifting on that collective level. And sometimes there can be this awareness of fear as we go through change. There can be this assumption of what's going to happen or projection of outcomes. And sometimes this can make us feel uneasy, right? So what was really coming through was, no, don't give your power away. This is a good thing. This change is good. So what was really coming through was right where you are, this time in history, this world that you've created for yourself, it's what you make of it. So hold on to your power. You create your experience, nothing else. Keep your vibrations high. Do not give into fear mongering. Okay, so this was really cool because once again, we can get a lot of information and it can be very overwhelming sometimes. And it can trigger us at times when we have these big cycles of change that we're seeing happen in the world. But where do we need to be very mindful of our vibrations? Where do we need to be very mindful of the information that we are intaking? And once again, we are building a love-based life. So keep that on the forefront of your mind. Is this loving for me? Is this propelling an energy of love? Or is this propelling an energy of fear in me? And to work at that, right? Like look within yourself. Where am I afraid? Where do I need to release? Where do I need to really place my focus on the creation of my environment, the creation of my mind, and where my thoughts are? So they're really bringing this awareness to be very mindful of the environment of your mind, the environment that you're creating for yourself. Because once again, we create our life. We really do, by our perspectives and how we are viewing things, how we are seeing things. So keep your vibrations high. Do not give in to fear. Maintain your power. Okay? And honor it. It's okay if you get triggered. It's okay if you're anxious or uncertain of what's coming forward for us. That's okay to have a bit of fear with that. We're human, right? So honor that within yourself. But once again, don't let that take control, right? Where do I need to take back my power? So what came through was create an earthly experience that nurtures you, inspires you, and helps you feel safe, because you are safe to be in this world. Okay? So this was so loving. This was so beautiful to hear and to have channel through, because a lot of us don't feel safe in our earth, in our planet, in our bodies, right? So what was coming through was create that safety for yourself. Let this truth land in you this week that, wow, I surely won't be given anything I cannot handle. and to see that you are here for a reason, for a purpose, and you are meant to be in this world. You are safe to be yourself in this world, right? So create that experience for yourself. They're showing me like block by block, right? Building this structure of faith, of safety, this foundation where we are feeling fully strong in who we are, fully strong and capable in our lives here on earth, and trusting that we're meant to be here and we are safe right where we are. Okay? So create, this was key, create the earthly experience for yourself that you want to be in. Create that. Don't feed into negative vibrations, into fear-based energies. Be very selective in what you are feeding yourself. Nurture yourself with the energies of love. Nurture yourself with the energies of comfort and of safety. Okay? So what next came through was do not give in to escapism. You are here with a purpose. So this was really coming through strong for our light workers this week, okay? Because a lot of us light workers, we can really relate to feelings of not belonging, okay? So what was coming through is sometimes this gets propelled in us, this gets triggered in us, where it's like, I just don't want to be here. I'd rather go home. I don't want to be here on earth. This isn't my home. And some of us might actually feel that way, right? Maybe our souls aren't from here, right? Maybe they're from other planets. Maybe we're incarnated from other dimensions, right? So there's these energies that are going to be present within us, and we might battle that. But what came through was, do not keep trying to escape your life. You are here for a purpose. There was some reason, there was some purpose that your soul decided to incarnate into the body, into the life that you are living here on earth, right? And to stop trying to escape that reality, to accept it, to love it, and to recognize you have a beautiful purpose here and you're meant to be here. Earth right now is your home. So each and every one of you is here for a reason. Share love. Do not get hung up or held back by what you do not understand. This was so key. So once again, be very selective in the thoughts you're partaking in this week, the information that you're receiving this week, and reaffirm, I am meant to be here. Connect with Mother Earth. Connect with the beauty of this planet, the beauty of yourself, your vessel. Okay, this was so important for us to do, is to connect with the oneness of all that is this week. And we're coming to this awareness, this illumination. I belong, right? I belong. So don't feed the stories of escapism. Feed the beliefs of the truth, which is you belong here. You are right where you are supposed to be. So partake in the love that is here for you, the beauty that is here for you, right? And don't get hung up by these worries, by these fears, or by what we don't comprehend at this time. Don't let that hold you back from sharing in the beauty and love of this experience. And the love that you are here to share. Because they're bringing this awareness. Sometimes when we see darkness in the world and we don't relate with it, it's so hard for us to accept, and we don't get it, it can hold us back. Because we're like, there's so much darkness, what can I do? And we shut ourselves away. We go through this process. I don't belong here. I don't want to be here. I don't want any part of this. But in fact, that is removing your light that is so needed here. And they're bringing us awareness this week. Do not give away your power. Do not give away and extinguish your light. We need you. This is why you're here. You are here to be the light. You are here to be love. Do not hold yourself back from being love. This is who you are. This is your destiny. So share your love. Do not get hung up or held back by what you do not understand. So what channeled? Become filled with light. Fill your vessel with love. Feed and bless your soul every day. Call in the beings of light. Let them surround you. And what was so beautiful was all the guides that were coming forward this week to support us. We had Christ. We had the seraphim angels. We had the ascended masters. They were all coming forward to support us and go, we got you. And what was so beautiful is the ascended masters were beings who have had an earthly experience. They know what it is like to be a human being. So call on them this week. If this really relates with you, if this resonates with you, call in that support. Let them be there for you. Ask them to fill you with their light, to fill you with love, with joy, with the beauty. And ask specifically, show me a life of love. Show me this experience and what it can be for me. Show me how good it can get. Show me the beauty of my soul. And watch as it happens. So what came through was ask, and you shall receive. And what was so beautiful was they were showing me a lock and key, and the lock being completely unlocked for us. And it was so cool. It was like an unlocking of this secret inside of you. This revealing, this opening of your true destiny. This truth is landing this week, that you have been pure light, that you have been pure love all along. No matter what you have come through, my beautiful friend, no matter what you have experienced in this life that has made you believe you aren't, we are getting this reveal and this truth that you are pure light, that you are pure love, and you have been this entire time. And these veils are being removed. These illusions are being removed that have kept us separated from that truth of love, that have separated us from seeing our true essence. You are remembering now. You are seeing yourself as you truly are. And you are beautiful. It was so sweet, this energy that I was feeling pouring in, this white light energy pouring in. And they were showing me this beautiful light worker energy cascaded in this light. So what came through? Stay focused on love. Keep being this love in this world, because you are so needed here. Trust everything is unfolding just as it should. You just focus on love. That's all we need you to do. Don't get distracted. Don't feed into fear. Hold your power. See the truth of your heart. This is what you're here to do. This is your destiny. So amazing. So what came through next was this energy of service. How do you want to give? How are you inspired to move forward in your light? How would you like to share yourself in this world? So get clear. Define how you wish to be. Your gifts have been given to you for a reason. You have lived countless lives sharpening your skills. But you are ready now. You are ready to showcase yourself to the world. How amazing is this? Have you given that thought where it's like, wow, maybe I have had countless incarnations, all for the purpose of coming to this point in my life. This experience, this journey, where I get to freely showcase my talents, my gifts, and my abilities that are unique to me. And they're showing me the gates of freedom opening and this windfall of abundance flowing through. It's like, see this. See all that you have accomplished to get you right where you are. Give that thought. You've been sharpening your skills. You've been doing life after life to get you to where you are now. So don't doubt yourself. Don't hold back. You are free to be you and express yourself however you feel called to in this life right now. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Express yourself. Showcase yourself. So this week, really get into that. What is it that I am here to do? What have I been preparing for lifetimes to do in this life? What am I ready to share? Because as you move forward in your gifts, you are serving this world. And we need to remove judgments from that. So they're really bringing in this awareness of shining, showcasing yourself, whatever that looks like for you. Are you here to bring beauty to this world? Are you here to extend love to this world, joy to this world? How is it that you want to express that? But know you are ready. And what was so beautiful was I kept hearing this really angelic voice going, "You are so beautiful." It was just amazing. This recognition of you in your full glory. It's like, look at you. You are so beautiful. Look at how you shine. Look at you. and really getting this awareness. This is how the universe sees you. This is how your guides see you. This is what your guides want you to know. You are beautiful. You are magnificent. You are so powerful. We want you to see this now. So this week, practice putting on that perspective like you would a pair of glasses. Let's put on those lenses of love. Let's put on those rose-colored glasses and see yourself as your guides see you. Absolutely stunning. So our next theme this week was this regaining of health. How are we being called to change and evolve? What parts of our body need support and attention? A collective clearing is happening, and many emotions are being expressed through the body. Where are you being urged to slow down and listen? Okay, so this was super important for us to have awareness of. This week, we need to listen to our bodies. We need to once more honor our physical vessels. We need to see where we've been in resistance to our physical body. Once again, they're bringing this awareness of where we resist persists. So if we're in resistance to being in our physical forms, if for years we've been like, I don't belong here, I don't want to be in my body, how do you think your body's going to respond? Illness, disease, pain? Because we're rejecting our bodies. We're not welcoming our bodies. We're not embracing our bodies. And this can bring manifestations of illness. So what was coming through is, where are we continually validating this story? Where are we continually telling our bodies, I don't want you. I don't want to be here. And look, see, you're sick. So now this is validating, I don't want to be here. I don't want to accept you. You're only hurting me. You're hindering me. Right? Be aware of that. Where have I been in resistance to my humanness? Where have I been in resistance to my physical body and physical life? Where have I been ignoring my needs? Where do we need to slow down and listen to the messages our bodies are telling us? Where do we need love? Where do we need support? Okay, so this came through. Where do you need guidance and support? Where are you in resistance to help? So this is a whole other thing. Where are we not gaining the clarity and assistance we need in our physical lives? Clear resistance to fellowship and community. Where are you still too dependent upon only yourself? Explore where help is needed. Explore what it would feel like to be more free. Okay, this was so amazing, because what also was coming through this week is where we've been avoiding our needs because we have to ask for help. So where have we been in resistance to receiving assistance? Where have we been in resistance to help in our lives and community and to friendships and to connection? Okay? So some of us are not reaching out to the appropriate people that could really be helping us, that could release some of this burden for us. So what came through here was like, where do you want to feel more free? Right? Could people share this load for you? Could people help you? Could you delegate? Can you ask for help? Can you seek assistance? Can you book a session? Can you go to a therapist? Can you book a doctor's appointment? Where do you need assistance? And where are you resisting it? Where are you denying help for yourself? So what channeled was clear your burden. Speak your truth. Ask and it shall be given. Okay? So another thing that was coming through was like, well, I don't know who to go to. I don't know who to ask. I don't know who to trust. If these are things you worry about, ask the universe to send you the right individuals in your life. Ask the universe to guide you to the right practitioners, the right people that can assist you in your journey. Because you deserve assistance, my friends. This is part of reinforcing this belief system of loving ourselves, being kind to ourselves, of meeting our needs. We need to ask for help. We need each other. So this awareness to community is really coming in real big focal point this week. Where do we need community? Where do we need help? Where do we need each other? Okay? So removing disharmony and disbalance from our lives. So do not sacrifice. Willingly let yourself receive. So this was another key point. When we receive help, maybe we feel guilty. Maybe we immediately are like, well, I'm going to get you back. What can I do in return? How can I make this like a big thing so I can, repay you for what you're doing for me? No. Willingly let yourself receive. This week, we need to drop into deservingness. Listen to what channeled next. Can you believe and live in a world where love was given free? Think about that. Isn't that the life that we want to live? Isn't that the world we want to live in? Where we no longer need to sacrifice or feel guilty for meeting our needs or having our friends just be our friends. There's no debt. There's no repayment. Love is given free. Can you believe in such a world? So what came through was, you don't have to pay anymore. You don't need to sacrifice. Realize everything you need can be given to you now. You have shifted your reality. Period. Not a question mark. Period. You have shifted your reality. Once more, we have to start redefining our new life, redefining these beliefs, because once again, we might not believe it yet. We might not see it yet. I've only known sacrifice and struggle and constantly feeling guilty for anything good in my life. Well, guess what? Your reality's changed. You're not in that old chapter anymore, my friend. You've created a new one. You created this new one for yourself. You put in the work. You are living a love-based life. You're choosing that every day. So what came through was decide on these new beliefs. Let this new reality for yourself land. Okay? Let this land. You're not in that past anymore. You have created a new reality. So what came through was seeing your holiness and your sacred connection. You have a direct link to God. Everything you need is given to you. You are healing that connection, healing the wound of separation and isolation. It is time to thrive, not survive. Welcome in support. This was so beautiful. This week, we are healing anything that has restricted our connection to the divine, that has restricted our connection to abundance, to oneness, to love. We are clearing that clutter this week. We are becoming aware that we no longer need to believe these belief systems of the past that have isolated us, that have made us feel like we don't deserve support or we can't ask for help, that we're not connected to everything we could ever need, that we aren't deserving of those things. We are healing that, and we're recognizing, wow, I am connected to everything, to everyone, and it is within my power, and it has been within my power all along to draw in everything I could ever need in this life. And we're trusting the universe. We're seeing that we can trust. And it's this life-changing epiphany that is landing in us this week. We're finally getting it. We're realizing it. We're choosing it. We're deciding, this is what I want to believe. This is who I am. This is what I deserve. This is what love is. This is unconditional love. And now I give myself full permission to live free. My life is a gift, and I am going to embrace it. I'm going to dream. I'm going to play. I'm going to love. I'm not going to believe in things that make me feel small anymore. I deserve to see my greatness and to share it with this world in whatever way I choose. And I am trusting in the support of the universe. I am trusting in its love for me. And with this, my friends, you are free. And they're showing me water sliding off just like on a duck's back. You are free. All of your burdens are washed away. You are seeing yourself for who you truly are. So, my friends, I am sending you so much love. I am sending you so much gratitude for this week and for all that you are doing and all that you continue to do in this beautiful journey. Be so proud of yourselves for taking on what you have in your life and for continuously choosing yourself and choosing this path of love. This is what you deserve. Have a beautiful and blessed week, my friends. And please let me know if you need support or assistance. Please know I am always here for you. I've added a new service as well to my offerings on my website, where I have a condensed deep healing session now available for a little bit of a cheaper option for those of you who are needing something to give you clarity, to give you love, to give you healing, and it won't be as hard on the budget. So if this is something that calls, please check out my website, Rebecca.meisl.com, and I so look forward to connecting more with you. Take care, my friends. Bye.